Hello everybody, and welcome to Let's Chill with Murtaugh while we play visual novels. It's not gonna be an actual series, but I thought that a break between Kingdoms of Amalur and whatever I'm Let's Playing next will be kinda nice. So this is one of visual novels that I actually quite liked, and it's a romance-focused one, obviously. And I'm gonna be showcasing only one dude and one path, because I feel like it would be unfair to show it all, because, as you know, for visual novels, a lot of it is changed very little by gameplay, so you could practically get the experience by watching a Let's Play, but not so if you only do one path. So that's the character select, but first of all we're gonna do the prologue, because otherwise you guys wouldn't know what the story is all about. And this game is quite story heavy on top of being a romance kind of thing. Romance girly thing. So, prologue. In the castle near the coast in the Gyoguru region on the outskirts of the capital. Fire. Vermilion. Essentially blood. A sea of blood that stretches so far that one might go mad just looking at it. Rough breathing and the sound of gushing blood roaring like an open sea echoed in my mind. Ah! I should do funny screams and laughters. That seems about right. I screamed inside my head. My voice wouldn't come out because my throat was dry. Well, that's what happens when you're on fire. Why did this happen? The color of fire, the color of blood staining my vassals and loved ones. Exclamation! A demon appeared out of nowhere and I was on guard. Rawr. Demon howled. He reached his arm out to me. He splattered in blood. Stay away! I squeezed out some hoarse words. I stumbled out and reached for the door. I don't think that he cares that much. Exclamation mark! My kimono got caught and I tumbled onto the floor. Gaga. Because that's exactly the kind of sound that he would have made. He showed me his yellow teeth as he laughed. He was like a predator in front of his prey. He probably is, having in mind that everybody else is dead already. My kimono was caught in his claws. Another demon slowly came up from behind the firs. Now there were two. Probably could have gone with a species name rather than just the word demon, honestly. There was the sea of fire downstairs. My mother helped me escape, but I saw her ripped to shreds. We can't, because it was probably pretty gruesome. I was the only one left. I searched for a way out, but when I looked behind me, I gasped in shock. I had meant to run around aimlessly, but before I knew it, I was in my father's room. Behind me, there was Shield Dagger sitting on a sword stand. There was a red jewel embedded in it. It was short enough that anyone could wield it, even a little girl like we are. It was an unknown treasure handed down in my family for generations. Ever since I was young, I was told not to touch the dagger unless my life was in danger. That's kinda a bit of a duh scenario, like you don't want your child running around with a sword. I won't die here. I took off the outer layer of my formal kimono and crawled towards the dagger. I took it in my hands. Good thing that it wasn't my teeth or my feet. I won't be killed by the likes of a demon. They stole the lives of my father, brother, and even all my subordinates. They all protected me while I tried to escape. The demons walked towards me, seemingly unconcerned with the carnage around them. Well, for them it's probably an everyday occurrence, lady. It was hot. It was so hot. The flames that scorched the castle would soon consume me as well. With trembling hands, I unsheathed the dagger and gripped it tightly. The demons were sneering as they leaned down and reached for me. I got a whiff of rotten smell. Exclamation mark. I had to kill them. Over my hand was shivering. Probably normal if you're burning to death and there's demons around, honestly. Smoke was seeping in from the cracks in the floor. I couldn't die here. I wouldn't allow myself to die. But what can I do by myself? All my loved ones have left this world. What could I do all alone? Hit taken. Hit points lost. The demon claw struck my chest. Am I going to die? I didn't feel any pain. I just felt the impact. I was holding the dagger, but my hands were cold. Was I going to die? All alone? Do you want help? Do you want help? Yes. Do you want to be saved? With the weirdest kind of capitalization ever. That's probably because demons are not very good at writing. I want to be saved. Daddy, what is this? Oh, this? It's a family heirloom, my little princess. Heirloom? What is that? Heard one of our ancestors won it long ago in a duel with someone from that other clan. By the way, they say a frightening demon lives inside this blade. A demon inside of it? It's an heirloom even though there's a demon inside? Don't you think that's a bad idea, Father? Yep, you see, the demon will grant you one wish in a time of need. It can grant any wish. Of course it will grant anything you want. That's so cool! Then I want a dumpling. Rather have roasted rice cakes, actually. Peaches and melons too. Come on now. This blade is not supposed to be used as a food dispenser unless you're starving to death. Then it's a great food dispenser. Why can't we use it? In exchange for granting your wish, the demon will steal something important from you. Only take this blade when you think that there's no other solution to your problem. You must never forget this. I will remember it forever and ever and ever, even as I stand in this darkness with a text box beneath me. It was an episode from our childhood. It was a peaceful dream. Did I die? Must be in limbo. There was a dim and slightly warm light. I couldn't tell where it was coming from. One part was white. I saw a shadow and wavering fog around myself, I suppose. Child? No, that's a ghoul. Ah, cute, pat pat. Shadow looked like the ghouls I had seen in paintings of the underworld. Had a big belly, but his hands and feet were just skin and bones. It'd be a hungry ghoul. He happily moved his hands and feet. He was dancing like the commoners during a festival. From here, I couldn't tell if it was male or female. I found that important to identify when dealing with creatures that are not of my own species. Its voice sounded strangely like a mix between both. Delicious! Who are you? The small demon let out a high-pitched laugh. You know quite well what I am. I'm your sword. How about it? I'll grant you a wish. I wished and you're the demon inside. Here, have a peek. That's your castle. It's on fire. Do you want to fix this? The beautiful ancient castle is now still on fire. I can grant you a wish. I suddenly lost consciousness. Hey, Hey Myrta, When I opened my eyes, I saw a man propping me up. He looked so happy. She's up. After hearing that, someone else started to stare at me. Please relax. Your wound is shallow. Smiley face. I didn't know this man either. What a strange world we live in. What in the world happened? It looks like the work of demons, but where are the demons? Who are you? The two men looked at each other. Hey, what's wrong? It's me. Have you forgotten your brother? Huh? I was puzzled, but then I let out a sigh. Oh yeah, that was right. He was my twin brother. But what's going on? He was my brother, but he was different. He wasn't the brother from my memories. Martha, memory brother says. What was going on? I couldn't remember my brother's face or his name. I remember how he had always followed me around, but I couldn't remember anything else about him. What a silly bugger he was. My head hurt. I knew it wasn't him. I knew it wasn't my brother. It just didn't feel right. Not to mention this place. Didn't it burn down? I was attacked by demons, but where did they disappear to? I made your wish come true. Does that mean that wasn't a dream? Did my wish really come true? The princess must be tired. She is injured after all. A man with an eye patch stared at me with worry on his face. His name was Masamune, right? He was one of my vassals. Rarely ever talked to him, but he was friends with my brother. They acted like brothers. However, he wasn't the one that I was familiar with. Nobody's the same. Thought it was just a scratch, but does it hurt? Oh right, you should take some medicine that heals scratches and stuff. Don't know where medicine or your clothes are. It's a pain not having many female servants. Something a female server should know. Yes, like the computer servers. Those are great to have. He doesn't know where my stuff is either. It looks like he was stuck in thought though. He then started to stare at me. Oh, I remember, he was my fiancé. That's a funny thing to forget. We grew up together and promised to get married. But he was different. That man that I remember had a nicer eye color. And nicer eyes in general. His face, his voice, and his name, I couldn't remember them. But I knew that he was different. Woman's intuition. You should totally trust it. More importantly, everyone's supposed to be kinda dead. That's kinda the more important point. My brother and his friend both died fighting demons. During the fight, my fiancé was ill and drew his last breath. In exchange for granting your wish, the demon will steal something important from you. Is that what's going on? These strangers swapped places with people that died. Had my memories been changed? They probably weren't aware that they'd switched places either. Started shivering, and everybody pointed out exclamation marks at me, because that's how we talk. Instinctively, I shook off my brother's hand when he put it on my forehead. You're not my brother, stranger. Do not touch me. He looked hurt that I did that, and then he started sulking. I thought you had a fever. He didn't seem like a bad person. He was a little childish, but so was my brother. I'm sorry, I was kinda surprised that strangers touched me, but you kinda don't remember being a stranger, so that explains a lot. That's good, and you're tired, and everything's weird, and your castle's under attack by demons, so probably you should just go to sleep. I'll find the demon that attacked you and kill him. That will be kinda different. That would be kinda hard, because that demon's probably in another dimension now. Where is Father? Of all these people swapped places with my loved ones, I was sure Father did as well. I'm here. And your father is hot. It felt like there was a tiger standing behind me, but it was a man. He was completely different from my father. Obviously, because he actually looked like he's around 30, not old at all. Father, how are you? It's so boring waiting here silently. Why don't we go and play with demons a little bit? We're gonna play ball and we're gonna have a blast and we're gonna play catch. You're not planning going out this late at night, are you? Is there a problem? What are you saying? With all due respect, the troops are exhausted. I believe it would be better to stay inside tonight. We're against demons. Do you really think that they're waiting until morning before attacking? Oh, well that thought just dawned on him. Even you should know that, you cunning man. Everybody is looking weird and mortified and scared, and I'm holding hands with somebody. Masamune, come hither. Assemble your troops. Yes. Wait a moment. Mysterious man that's not in the room yet came out of nowhere. Without making a sound, a ninja appeared. Who goes there? They all looked super confused. What's that? No warm reception? I did send a message around my arrival. This man shrugged his shoulders and smirked. I'm Kotaro. My former master has died and I came seeking a new one to follow. Or did you change my mind about taking me in? I was surprised by how arrogant the random ninja was. It was like he was feeling like the situation was pleasurable. Oh right, that's right, I forgot I hired a ninja. We never met face to face and it is as he says. And I didn't actually think that you would come here. What does that mean? There was another meaning behind his words. Nobody understood. Only Hanbei stood there with an unchanged expression, and I'm easily impressed. The enemy has gathered in front of the front gate. We should probably be there. They're roughly 1,000. 1,000! I got surprised. Didn't know how many soldiers were still in the castle. I'm really bad at math. Not even if they were uninjured, 1,000 demons is kinda a big thing. Continue. Continue what? You stopped me to tell just that? You not come here to show me how stealthy you were? Ninja grinned. Indeed, I have found the leader of the demons. The individual demons run away if we take out their leaders. Can you hold the little guys off? Can we just go and play Lord of Verminion? Because that's kind of what we're doing here. Except instead of rats, it's demons. I promise that we all will do our best. When did father become so reckless? What is wrong, huh? Why the long face? Does your wound hurt? No, it's just that this castle should not exist and you're all a different people altogether. I was more concerned about the 5 men who were around me. I was sure I heard about the ninja while everybody was still alive. That sounds about right. However, I heard that this ninja was killed by a demon on his way here. Does that mean that somebody swapped places with him as well? Don't worry. My brother likes to put hands on me. He smiled softly as he looked at me. The ninja looks kinda creepy, but he also looks reliable. My friend's here too, and then there's your fiancé. If anything, father won't go down so easily. Yeah, right. You're really kind, brother dearest. This brother must have been quite shy. He was blushing while staring at me. Maybe I was dreaming when I saw the castle fall and everybody die. My memories could be wrong too. This brother was my real brother, and the dagger and demons and everything might have been a dream. Your kimono seems ripped, huh? There's a huge rip on the hem. You didn't notice! Exclamation point. It was evidence that the demon did attack me, besides the giant slash on my chest, but that's about normal. I get those all the time, so I didn't find that odd. So it wasn't a dream. Were you climbing trees again? I swear, Myrta, you climbed a tree and you fell out of it and hit your head on a rock. He laughed, but I wasn't thinking about him laughing. I was in my room all alone. I didn't know who these men were, and they were scary. Where did they come from? They had false memories of being in this castle, but was the work of that demon in my dreams? Their loved ones might have still been somewhere out there. I intentionally put my hand on my chest and realized the dagger was still there. Actually, a frightening demon lives inside this blade, haha, and I'm carrying it around with me. Couldn't remember his face, but that was my real father's words. I grabbed the dagger and spoke to it. Did you do all of this? Of course, the dagger replied. Exclamation mark, I replied. I dropped the dagger after hearing the unexpected reply. The dagger had a weird voice. Hey, be careful with me. I've gotten brittle over the years, you know. It can't be. Are you the demon that was sealed in this dagger? It's all thanks to you for giving me your blood. Hehehehe. Silly dagger. It's been a while since I've been able to talk to a human. The castle was now standing and dead people were living. After seeing a dagger talk, I literally thought that I was going mad. Tell me, who are these men? You ask some strange questions. These are people you wished for. These are famous heroes from the previous world. Can't see why you would take issue with them. What do you mean, previous world? Your former world. They came from a time of intense fighting. My former world? I do not understand. In any case, you brought them from faraway place, right? Yep, I pulled them here with a little tug. It was like fishing. Hehehehe. So you overwrote their memories in exchange for mine? Yep. ... I sighed and the dagger laughed. There's no need to worry. They're great heroes. They'll make your dream come true. He was right. It was like, as he said, this was my wish. I was disappointed when everybody died. That's kinda an understatement. Yeah, I'm kinda peeved about people just falling dead. I mean, that's kinda a bad thing. I didn't want to see the castle fall in ruin. After all, it's where I lived. So I asked the dagger to grant my wish. However, he just involved unrelated people into our battle. Nobunaga didn't return until sometime close to sunrise. That's my father, by the way. My fake father. I tried staying up to think about everything, but I may have slept a little. Put my clothes and went out. People had come back. The maid was confused and bowed down to the floor. Has the father returned? Yes, however, he was injured. Injured? Question mark. That happens in fights. He is in his room. I was on my way to get hot water for him. I see. Sorry for stopping you. Be on your way. I sought out my father's room. Now, this other dude was using it. And he thinks he's my father. This is kinda creepy. When I came close to the door, I became even more impatient. Stood in front of the door and wondered if I should call out to him. It would sound natural if I called him father. Felt guilty for my real father just kinda falling dead though. Father, may I come in? Enter. I entered and this other dude was sitting on my father's bed. There was a page behind him holding a hand towel. Like a white page. Like, you get it? You get it? No. Okay. The hand towel was dyed with red and blood. Everybody else was already here except for the ninja. Your wound. It's nothing special. I tried finishing off the leader and a small demon grazed my back. Does it hurt? That's a weird question to ask. Feel like my back is itchy. Claws were a bit too sharp to be a back scratcher though, but I still tried using them as such. What happened to the head demon? Oh, he was defeated. Splendid. Demon defeat talk incoming. Now that they praised all, I observed that one of them was silent. The demons ran away. And the ninja was hanging out around here, but I couldn't locate them because I didn't look around the room close enough. However, I don't think that this is the end of it. You don't think it's the end? You took out the leader for the time being, but you think this was the real boss? You're such a noob. We're just fighting level 1 enemies. My fake brother got insulted because he was being laughed at. Why don't you think that was the true boss? That's just how I see it. It looked like their panic was a little reserved for having outtaken their Supreme Commander. Looked like they were retreating in order to rebuild their forces and not running away. I thought so too. Everyone went silent. In any case, we're safe for tonight, right? We get to live another day. He was trying to cheer me up. I like touching this dagger with a demon inside of it in the middle of a demon apocalypse. Doesn't sound like a great idea. What was I to think about the strangers that it invited into my life? It hurt just breathing. Yay! Prologue finished.